get into this. Yeah, we're going to get into this. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to say it. Somebody got to say it. Now, I'm going to try, as you can hear, this AC is cranking. Don't get mad at me. It's 108 degrees. But I figured I'd come to y'all and say what I need to say. Okay? I come to y'all and say what I need to say. Let me get this right out the way. First of all, Kwame Brown, Boyce Watkins, O'Shea Duke Jackson. Salute to y'all. Now, let me get this thing out the way. So, I noticed that there's a lot of people, when you have a message, there's a lot of people who chime in and say, hopefully you guys can hear me. Let me see. Okay. There's a lot of people who chime in and say that they're giving you constructive criticism. They're giving you constructive criticism. They just want to help you out. But I noticed those same people, they don't share your message. They don't donate to your platform. They don't bring other people in reference to telling other people to subscribe. What's going on with your Reg? What's so constructive about your criticism? It's like, if you want to help somebody, you notice what you don't do. There's a difference between somebody saying, I help the homeless, and you never have to see photos and videos and, make the homeless people feel like, they're on display. There's a difference with people who do that. But there's also a difference with people who say everything that I do that's constructive, everybody else need to see. You know what I'm saying? What's going on with you? Somebody told me the other day, why do you put Kwame Brown's name in your titles? Now, y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Y'all stop me if I'm wrong. Now, Kwame said himself, which is the reason why I tagged him or whatever case may be. He said, y'all use my videos. Now, there are some people out there that repost people's videos and play their whole video from start to finish, and they never give any commentary. What they do? They never give any commentary at all. You don't know what they look like. You don't know what their voice sound like. You don't know what their thought process is. They just replay, anybody who's popular than them, their video. My thought process is this. If Kwame Brown saying, you know what, man, I got my little ducats, I'm in the algorithm, I'm good, y'all go ahead and use my videos, use my name or whatever. That's exactly what I'm doing. But what I think is, let's have a deeper conversation. Let's expound on the conversation. So if I hear somebody say something, which you make a point, a valid point, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say, you know what? Let's say Kwame Brown talks about men being men. I'm gonna say, Kwame Brown, it's men's fault. Because I'm taking a point of view that you said and expounded on it. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. Plus, that's good marketing, okay? But the fact of the matter is, and then it's paying homage to the originator, the person who actually was talking about it, where I got the thought process from. But I want you to hear my thought process. But this is what this is about right here. I notice that when people give constructive criticism, I notice how they do it. Like the Boyce Watkins and other big YouTubers, especially when they're going after each other. You all right? So here's my thought process. It's like, if you really want to support somebody and you really want to build up somebody, you really want to give them a point of view or just some constructive criticism, then you're going to probably reach out to them on the backside, and nobody needs to know that you have an issue or a concern about people's platform. But I noticed that the more people who talk about you and say it's constructive criticism, the more hatred it sounds like they have, the more jealousy it sounds like they have. And my thought process, if you don't appreciate Kwame Brown's message, if you don't appreciate a message, then you can do one of two things. You can tune out, you ain't gotta listen. Nobody's forcing you to listen, okay? Or you can listen, and if there's an issue, you can reach out to that person via email, DM. There's a way to get to them. But I notice, especially when I do stuff, I notice that people say, hey, you know what, you make some valid points, but I just wanted to know, why you using Kwame Brown's name. And I be scratching my head, it's like, no disrespect, but I rarely play any of the man's videos. I take a viewpoint and I expand on it, so that way we can have a deeper conversation, because I believe that's exactly what we have over here. But this is my point, y'all. This is my point. What's going on? I salute to the chat. My thought process is this. It's very interesting when people say, somebody left me like this long message in my comment section. And again, I appreciate the feedback. I appreciate people taking the time to listen and hear me out. But here's my thought process. When you say, well, you shouldn't have to do hour-long videos, you should only do short videos. Well, my thought process is, if I want to have a deeper conversation, then it's going to extend past 5 minutes. Now, if your attention span is only 3 to 5 minutes, understood. You know, you got some time, you take Ritalin. I got it. You got an issue with paying attention. I get it. But for those people that like to hear a deeper conversation and like to hear a deeper perspective, those people are going to pay attention. Now, I got short videos, I got long videos, I got panel videos, I got call-in videos. So I got a lot of videos depending on what it is that I'm doing. But right now, to me, it's about expounding on the conversation, and that's what we do over here at Tough Love. So for those people, who feel like me using Kwame Brown's name and saying, hey, because to me, I'm paying homage. I could not use his name, but again, I want my videos to be seen. You see what I'm saying? That's what it's about. I want my videos to be seen. And if I have to say, hey, Kwame Brown is allowing us to say, use my name, use my videos, but give me justice, do me justice. And I believe that's exactly what I'm doing, which is why I say, let me pay homage to the man and say, hey, I appreciate the point of view in reference to saying men should be men. And that's why I got the idea. Men should start talking to men. Men should start empowering men. Because as we empower ourselves, we inadvertently empower our family, empower our communities, empower our women, empower our children. So yeah, I'm gonna pay homage, but the fact of the matter is, I just feel like when people give criticism, stop saying it's constructive. Stop saying that shit is constructive. Stop saying, oh, well, I'm doing this to help you out. Well, if you're helping me out, you're sharing my videos. You're donating to the platform. You're hitting like. That's how you help someone out. But it's crazy when someone says, well, your video is kind of long, which it's no longer than anybody else's. But the fact of the matter is, you're not saying I'm sharing your video, but you're saying you're making valid points. I never thought about it like that. I'm all down with the agree to disagree situation. I'm all down with different perspectives, different narratives, or whatever case may be. But what we can't tolerate, especially over here, is disrespect. We can't do it. So no matter who you are, whether you're a Kwame Brown, a Boyce Watkins, or O'Shea Duke Jackson, no matter what platform you're on, what you should never tolerate is disrespect from anybody. If you feel like your message is pertinent, you feel like what you're saying needs to be heard, or you're feeling like this is just some type of therapeutic message that you need to do, then do it. You know what I'm saying? But stop letting people hide behind the verbiage, constructive criticism. It ain't nothing constructive about what you're doing, player. Ma'am. Ain't nothing constructive about it. And the way you come across as jealous. You come across as spiteful. You come across as vindictive. You come across as bitter. Now, either one, because you can't hold the attention for people for more than 30 minutes, or you wish that you could articulate or pronunciate or whatever it is you wish you could do, that for some reason no one's paying attention to you. So the best way you do is you hop in the comments and you say, well, you made a lot of valid points, but let me critique X, Y, and Z. Okay, cool. Critique. Constructive. Got it. I'm here. I'm listening. I'm reading your comments. And it's saying, hey, Mario, you know, I don't like when you moving your hands around, because that's what women do. That's not constructive criticism. That's not constructive criticism. You know what I'm saying? I don't like your antics. That's what women do. And I'm just like, so what do men do? So you never see motivational speakers when they're trying to make a point, they're talking with their hands. You know what I'm saying? They're getting animated or whatever case may be. My thing about it is, if you always talk monotone, I hope that you guys understand where I'm coming from. Nigga, man, get the fuck out of here. But my thing about it, there needs to be a level of realism. There needs to be a level of excitement. There needs to be a level of explanation. There needs to be a level of you using your hands and you using the things around you to drive home a point. It can't always be curse words. It can't always be disrespecting. It can't be always at a level of savagery. Sometimes you want to have the comic relief in there. But like I said, if you're going to give people constructive criticism, that's fine. But make sure it's constructive and make sure that it's done in a manner where people don't take offense to it. I don't think that you need to offend anybody giving them constructive criticism. But I think what it is that people don't know how to give constructive criticism. They don't know when to give constructive criticism. They would rather it with, because my whole thought process, if your thought process is to say, I like your points, Tough Love, you make some valid points. If that's what you're trying to tell me, cool, start off with that. Okay? Now, if you don't like the animation, if you don't like me cracking jokes, if you don't like me, going from savagery to real, from real to funny, if you don't like the up and down of the conversation and you want it to be this level right here, then Tough Love is not for you. That's okay. Tough Love is not for you, and that is fine. But for the people that say, you know what, man, let that man rock out. Let that man be great. Let those Kwames be great. Let the Boyces be great. Let the O'Shea's be great. Let them do them, because whatever message they're delivering, someone needs to hear. Someone needs to hear. If you can't appreciate someone saying we need to stop bashing black women, stop bashing black men, fix our community, men need to be men. If that doesn't resonate with you, again, this channel is not for you. So I thought I'll come live and tell you guys, it is great to provide feedback to people, but if you're not providing feedback in the means of support as well. So you're not hitting the like button, you're not subscribing, you're not donating, you're not sharing the content, you're not bringing more people to the message, but yet you're saying it's a valid point. Along with, well, this is what I don't like. Well, I got it, but my thought process is, the people that's telling the message are confident in their own skin. That means you don't validate them. And the issue is that a lot of people feel like, well, how can I distract him or her from their message? How can I say, I validate you, but not like that. I'm cool with you, but not like that. I like you, but not like that. Well, my whole thing about it is, I ain't your cup of tea, and that's fine. That's cool. That's fine. But let me give a word of encouragement while I'm here for another 5 minutes. Probably another 2 minutes. My word of encouragement is, stop allowing people to knock you off your square. Stop allowing people to distract you. If they don't support you, I'm sorry, fuck them. No disrespect, but this goes for men, women, children, old ladies, fat ladies, old folks home, senile, hospitalized, I don't just die, I don't care. If they don't support you, if they don't put their best foot forward and say, I am here to support you, I'm in the fight with you, let me help you level up, let me help you chase your bag, let me help you with your financial, your physical, your emotional, your mental fitness, let me help you, build you, make you stronger, make you more powerful, empower you. If they're not doing that, they ain't for you. And that's a lesson that I've learned a long time ago. So it's cool if you say, I'm giving you constructive criticism. Well, constructive, building, correcting, empowering. If you're not building, empowering, then it's just criticism. It's just criticism. Because me, personally, what I'm not going to do is, I'm not going to watch a program. I'm not going to watch an athlete. I'm not going to watch a movie. I'm not going to sit down for 30 minutes to an hour just to watch something I don't like. That's just me. My time is valuable. What I do is valuable. My energy is valuable. How I feel about myself, I know my worth. It is important enough to say, I ain't listening to this fuck shit. Delete air breather. I ain't listening to this damn air breather. I don't agree with this shit. What they talking about, men should be men? Nope, men should not be men. Men should continue to be boys. Nope, we shouldn't be talking about building a community. What? Nope, delete. Nope, I'm gonna continue to bash black women. I am not gonna listen to him. Okay, cool, I got you. Salute, peace. But for those people that say, I'm tired of hearing all the negativity, I'm tired of us fighting each other and going at each other's throats, and we need to have a place where it's a common denominator. We need to have a place where we can speak as men and women and agree to disagree sometimes, but at least we walk away and say, you know what, they not that bad. They not as bad as we were saying they were. You know, those women that we said wasn't educated, we found out they was intelligent. The men that we said that, oh, they don't want to be fathers, we found out that there's some fathers in the home. And we giving them people credit. That's what this is about. That's what this is about. See, this is a tough conversation because people ain't patient enough to listen. So if that's not you, if you're not patient enough, you haven't leveled up in your maturity phase yet. I get it. I understand. I'm not mad at you. I wish you the best. God bless you and salute. But I'm telling you right now, and I want this video to stick. Fuck you. If you're not ready to level up, fuck you. If you're not ready to listen, fuck you. And that goes for anybody that has a message out there that when people say, oh, I'm just giving you constructive criticism. No, you're giving them criticism. You're giving them distraction from the message that they're trying to promote. That's what you're doing. Instead of really helping them, instead of really building them. And that's what I find out, not only from enemies, but family members do it too. Frenemies do it too. Naysayers do it too. Jealousy people do it too. Haters do it too. That's not constructive criticism. That is jealousy. That is hatred. That is nonsense. That's bullshit. That's distraction. Stop being distracted from your message, ladies and gentlemen. If you're trying to build, build. Constructive criticism shouldn't hurt. Shouldn't hurt. Shouldn't be painful. Because the person giving constructive criticism should be coming in peace. Can you imagine somebody saying, I'm giving you constructive criticism, hitting you in the face with a hammer? Boom, but I like you though. You my dog, God damn it. Ah, what the fuck? Push you down a flight of stairs. That's constructive criticism. Hope you hit the bottom good. Just trying to build you up. Come on, man. And some of y'all be so delusional trying to figure out, well, is this for the betterment of me? Am I not thinking that this is building me up? No. If you're steadily tearing someone down, you're steadily nitpicking about what you feel they should do better, but you're not doing anything to build them up. Here's the thing. Do some research, send it to them. Link them up with somebody you feel that is on point with the conversation. Link them up. Build them up. Guide them. Protect them. You know, it's okay to validate somebody that you feel you got some valid points. But I'm still going to validate you anyway. I'm still going to put you in the midst of a bigger conversation towards a bigger platform. That's why I tagged Kwame Brown. That's why I tagged the O'Shea's and the Boyce Watkins, because I want to have a bigger conversation. I want people to understand that, check this out, whether you got 1 subscriber or 100,000 subscribers, your voice matters. Your voice matters. But I got some important stuff to do with my little one. You know, it's almost Father's Day. We're going to start this thing off early. We're going to start this thing off right. So I'm out. Peace. Level up. I'm going to holler at y'all. Deuces.